I wanted to do this video because I just had a recent issue with my car. I drive for a living. I'm a delivery driver for one of my jobs, and so I drive around in an old car um, because I don't want to put a million miles on my good car. Um, but the other night, I was driving, and my turn signals just decided they were not going to work anymore, and it was intermittent. So 1 second it would, and then it would go slow, and then it would speed up, and then it would stop. Um, Apparently, for older cars, this is pretty common. The car that I have is a 94 Oldsmobile 88 Delta, or an 88 Delta Royale, I guess, is the one that I have. This car has seen better days, that's for sure. So I went online and I looked up where the flasher was because I was having a hard time figuring that out. I had gone to AutoZone. They had told me that it would have been under the hood, so we looked under the hood in the fuse box, not there. We looked at the fuse box on the inside, not there. On the other hand, this car, I believe I'm the second owner of the car. So all the original paneling is still there. So under the dash, it's all completely intact as it was back in 1994. Excuse me. So anyways, so I wanted to just point out where this thing is located. If you have a 94, I believe it will fall into the same age or year range of the, I think it's 85 to 2002, I believe, of Oldsmobile. Don't quote me if quote me if I'm wrong. You can leave a comment or whatever if I'm incorrect on that. But the location of this thing is literally on the back side of the fuse box, the fuse panel that's under your dash. And the way that I figured it out, because you've got two of them, you've got one for your hazard lights and one for your turn signals, is I had turned my hazards on and I was listening and listening and listening, and it was coming from the driver's side. I had seen a video before that had said that the thing was on the passenger side, so I literally pulled my passenger side panel apart, took my glove compartment out looking for these things, and I could not find them. So luckily, I turned on the flasher for the hazard light, which still worked, and indicated it was on the driver's side. So I just kind of took a shot in the dark, and it was luckily right next to the other one. Now, the thing will look like this if you have never seen one before. So it's just a cylindrical thing. It's hollow, aluminum, and it's fairly small. This is the OEM original off the car. So that's probably what you're going to end up looking for. It's got two yellow rings around it if it's the original. And it was fairly easy to remove from the harness itself. Since it's the original, it was on there a little hard, but I just took a screwdriver and popped it right off, and it was fine. Be careful with the wires, though, because the wires, depending on how old your car is, can break pretty easy. Anyway, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but basically where the fuse box is right here, it's literally right behind this. So if you have the black paneling still attached, just take it off and drop it down, and you'll see it, and there'll be, red connectors connected to it. The way I figured it out, actually, which was kind of funny, is I turned it on. I turned on my turn signal. Of course, it wasn't working, and I flicked it. And the minute I flicked it, it started to click. So that's how I indicated that it was the flasher. Anyway, I hope that this helps somebody, because seriously, I spent 2 days trying to figure out where this mother of pearl was, and luckily it's done, and now I have turn signals again. So, anyway, thanks for watching.